Hello guys, hello. How are you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello. Trove time, right? Trove time, and we are gonna start out by. These are all out of sync, by the way. So it's actually Saturday. You might be wondering, oh, am I streaming on a Wednesday? And no, it's not. These are all out of sync because they forgot to put them in. So yes, we are going to click. Boom. We're level 9. It's level 9 now. I'm gonna loot collect this one when it hits 15, and then let's just start on another gem. It's just for doing this because all of my gems are maxed out. So, but I still want the luxurious boxes. All these are amazing. That's actually pretty nice compared to what it normally is. And even though it's not XP week, it's still XP day, and I'm just gonna use an XP potion because it's still sort of. I do have like 195% right now. Let's see. I just want to make sure that Alpha Legacy still has this one, and yeah, they do. Okay. What was I thinking? Yeah, we do an XP potion, just because I have so many of them. That's what I was trying to say. All right, let's go. Let's do it. I feel like I'm very dark. I don't know if that helped at all. It's because the sun is pouring, and I tried to turn on all the light, but I don't know, that didn't really work that much. Still feel like I'm very dark. So, hello darkness, my old friend. Somebody sees these videos. Hey, comment down below if you see these videos and you took the 100k I put in. It's 100k. I just throw it in there once in a while. I throw in 100k for people, without actually saying it to people. And I don't know if somebody's watching the stream, but now they also know. I try to not talk about it too much because it's just, I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but it's only for the members that's actually of the club. So, well, it actually reminds me, there was a guy that wanted to join our club, but he hasn't put in his name yet. Can I search for? What if I just search for his name on? It worked. Okay, I'm gonna try to invite him to the club then. Oh, we are full. Damn. Okay. We are almost full. He is not online. Okay. Alright. There's no guy that's named as that. Wow. Okay. So I have to kick a few people. I should do that. Because suddenly we're gonna get filled up. So, as you may be wondering how I do it, it's just like all these people that are, you know, more than a year, some of them gonna kick. I usually just kick 10 people at a time. So we are going to, and I just hate that I can't move this, so I can't really see the names, and for some reason I can't really see. I can't do the whole edit roster thing. If I do this, I can't like click these things. I don't know why I can't. I think it's some sort of mod I tried to with all my mods disabled. Didn't work, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just me, but it is okay. I can just click this, and I can just click this, and we can just scroll down a little bit, and I think it's /club kick, and then I have to look it up. I can't remember. Trove commands. It's like / whatever. Chat rooms, emotes, clubs. Here we go. Alright, so it is club kick, and then the player's name. Okay, so we're just gonna take this guy, Lord something. People can always get invited back. So yeah, and then we're just gonna do. We can do this, and then just go back and delete that. God controller. Again, everybody can get back. It's just like we have to kick somebody because you can only have 751 people in the club. So I do have to kick a few people, right? Oh! Oh no, I think I kicked somebody that's just been online. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Okay. Little mistake. Don't worry, we got it. I'm just gonna God controller. Hi. Doesn't appear to be online. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, the guy can be invited again. I made a mistake. Apparently it reset for some reason. I think it may be because I opened it up. They're gonna attack me, that's why. I was just minding my own business. Oh, I could have just done it in. Feels bad, man. Okay. Yes, I think I did it up here. I was about to kick that guy as well. It's like I didn't even look at the... Okay, let me go to Discord. And go... God... There's nobody called God Controller. There we go. I had to... okay, let's go continue here. Darkness... DGG. See, now it goes up to the top. Why do you go up to the top, you son of a gun? Sorry, Mr. Iron Lord. Because he's been away for like no time at all. Okay. Let's see, how many people are we on now? Let's go down to 40. I think that's a good idea. Oh, I want to do this because Game Slayer 72. Sorry. Fixer. So you can see it's sort of random which ones I kind of get by. 3 there. Dip. So yeah, it's a little annoying that I can't do the thing, but it, you know, I'm just kicking a few just so there's room. And they, like I said, these people can always come back if they want to. If they're gonna play. Alright, let's zoom in. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, I kicked members, so there was voice. Okay, I tried to reach out on him on Discord, but I don't know if he's gonna see it, but I tried my best. I tried my best. Alright, anyways, enough of that. Let's go. Oh, it's actually a good idea I didn't use my potion yet. Good job me. Being good and stuff. Sort of don't want to do this. I don't like that dungeon. Well, I can do the top one. I can do the top. This is a big dungeon. So. But yeah, plan is to do... yep, almost 400%. That's nice. The plan is to just get everything done today in Trove. Finish out the week. Tonight I'm playing some Sea of Thieves for the first time. I had the game for a while, and you know, my friends and I was like, yeah, we're gonna play it, and then like we never really got around to it, but now we're gonna play. It's gonna be awesome. I played a little bit a while back, but yeah, I'm really happy to try to play it again. So we just gotta get a lot of... We'll see how many tomes we do get done. I do also need the experience, but that's gonna be no issue. Now that we're also using a potion. I might as well address this. I don't know if anybody's watching this for, but yeah, you might be wondering why there's not a lot of maybe content coming out on the channel. It's because there's not really that much happening in Trove, and I just covered everything there is in Trove, so it's just like, and I don't want to just put out videos just for the sake of putting out videos. I'd rather do this sort of thing where I just live stream, put that on the YouTube, and you guys can watch a little bit of it, and then just like, I don't expect people to watch all of it. It's just like, if you want to have something in the background, like sort of like a, you know, as a stream is sort of in a background, it's not like something you intensely watch. I don't know if somebody does. I don't. Like, I don't just look at it like, oh my god. So yeah, I think it's just like some background noise. But yeah, I've covered everything there is in Trove, and if there's something new, then I will of course change the videos. But the reworks we do doesn't really change for example, the characters. Like the build guides doesn't really, like, yeah, they change the abilities, but you know, the way you build them in like gems, gear, all that sort of stuff, it's the same. So there's not really need to do any reworks on it. I just update the descriptions, but like a thing like where they wanted to add, I thought they were adding new class gems to the classes. Those I was actually planning on doing reworking all my, which would also be really sucky in a way, because I had to do like 17 videos, which is sort of, it really takes it out of you. And it's, for me, it's just like, when I suddenly, you know, if there's something I want to do, for example, like rework the videos, right? I can't stop thinking about it, right? It becomes like the only thing I think about all the time, which is not, sort of not bad in a way, but still, like, it can be a little bit, it can be a lot to think about. Oh, we actually leveled up, but did we get anything? I think we just got some loops and stuff. I really need to at some point also look at the rings again, see if I can't get a crystal for not energy regen, but magic find. I would love to get a magic find instead, because I would love to have magic find on this instead, just to make that a little bit extra. So we'll see. Anyways, yeah. So let's see. That's on important one. Oh, we gotta do the meta matter. We're gonna do these. Oh, I have all these as well. I forgot all about. I thought I already done those. The point is to do all these first, and then we are gonna do. I think we're just gonna do all of these. Just take it from the top, and then I'm gonna start up here, and then we're just gonna make our way through and get as many as we can done there. If we don't get all those done, it's fine. It's just materials. Yeah. Anyways, I just think about it all the time, which is, like I said, not too bad, but still, it's just. It can be sort of tedious to think about all the time, and it's like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. Yeah, I had sort of also dialed. That's also why I, you know, dialed all the things back. Hey, what's up, Play the Girl? How you doing? Long time no see. What's up? How you doing? So I just rather do this way, just dialing it a bit back. Still very, you know, I feel like I'm still very active. I answer all, just hanging out. Nice, nice, nice. I still feel like I am. You saying just hanging out? Are you gonna, you know, gonna be do some gaming or not, or just? What did your day look like? Play the Girl. Anyways, oh yeah, so just sort of want the content to be more focused in a sort of way, also better, because it's not as rushed and it's not as forced through. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you just started vacation. Nice, 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 nice. That's awesome. Any other big plans you got other than the RS3? But yeah, just want more focused content and update people on Discords, on Twitter a little bit. But Discord, mostly on Discord, and we're getting up there. We're like, I think we're like close to 400 people or so. I can actually see that. I'm kind of curious on that actually. Also, I can get a look at if this guy actually answered. No, he's still not. No answer. I think you can see it in the roles. Can I see it in the role? No, roles is not roles. Oh, members. I can see the members. Yeah, it's 357 members. So, you know, about halfway to that 400, which is really nice. That's sort of big for me, I would say. Oh, doing a proposal as well out of. Oh, what? Oh, you mean like a wedding, or what? But that's awesome. Or I guess somebody's doing a proposal. What? No. No way, dude. Seriously? You're gonna, well, do, I don't know if you, that's cool. Awesome, congratulations. Amazing. I wish you really much the best of everything. Oh, happiness. That's so great. Congratulations. I know she said yes. She's gonna be all, it's gonna be freaking awesome. You're much welcome. I appreciate you, man. I do. Get that ring on that finger. For me, everything is going just great. Just very, very great. Very much the same, but that's how I like it. A lot of nice, you know, my life is very stable. That's really what I want. That's what I if I can tell you people that, you know, nothing has changed, I'm very happy. I don't know, I just really like consistency, you know, that all my days are the same. It's small variants, of course, not 100% like exactly the same, but you know, it gives me calm. I become very calm, and that's just what I'm looking for. Like, there's so much stress out there. If you want stress, you can get it like instantly. If you really want, like, you can stress yourself out if you want to. Staying calm or relaxed and such that's actually really the hard part. about life. But yeah, I'm doing very well. I have nothing to complain about. I could probably find something to complain about. No, I couldn't. I'm actually very. The only thing that's a little thing is that I would like to move in my apartment, but I can wait. I recently invested, well, 4 months ago into all like stocks and stuff. Not like stocks, you know, not like that, but actual stocks through through my bank, and I now own some of Microsoft, or like they have like this big pool of all the most you know, best investments or best companies. Maybe I own some Tesla or something like that. It's just like they're selling and like they're basically working for me. Making me money. No, they're you know, buying and selling stocks on a daily basis with my money. So I'm doing nothing. I'm just sitting back, and hopefully they'll make money. But they don't know if they will. But the goal is to make money. So if suddenly like Microsoft tanks or something like that, they'll pull out my money for me and stuff like that and such like that. Hey, what's up, Cypher? What's up? How you doing? And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, it is definitely, yeah. And you would probably know better than me. You probably know better than me when having a daughter and such. But that's awesome, man. That's so awesome. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I bound myself for 3 years. It's basically called 3 to 7 years. So I can just leave them. If I don't feel like pulling out after 3 years, I can stay in for up to 7 years, and then I have to pull out after 7 years. But I'm hoping to in 3 to 4 years, hopefully maybe 4, but more ratherly maybe 4 years, I will be I'll be pulling out of the investment, hopefully with more money than I started with, and with that money I will I will buy my own apartment, which is sort of expensive in the city I'm living in. Not that it's the most expensive city in ever, but it's always more expensive in the city. But I don't want to leave the city. I don't want to move out to like nowhere. I could for a very cheap price, but well, not very cheap, but sort of cheap price. But again, don't want to leave. Don't want to leave the city. Do not want to leave the city. I want to stay in here because this is just where I'm used to living. It's just where I know everything and such. Yeah, I live in Denmark. I live in Denmark, in the middle of Denmark, called Fyn. I don't mind saying Fyn because that's still sort of a big place, and I guess you can then tell that I'm in the biggest city of that. So, but I don't mind. Yeah, of course I'm not gonna give people my address, but if you find me, you know, in my city, that's all right. And if you order me a bunch of pizzas, I'm just gonna eat them, so that's cool. No, I'm just joking, but yeah, I'm living there. I'm very happy to live in the city. All my friends used to, you know, also live in the city here, but they moved to like it gets 10 to 15 minutes drives out of the city, just because, you know, it's a lot cheaper and better. And if you have a car, it doesn't matter. You're out of Texas. Nice. I've been to all the city. Well, technically I haven't really been to Houston. I flew to Houston back and forth when I went there my second time. First time I was in Dallas, only in Dallas, but then I also visited San Antonio, I think it's called, the one that's like down south, near Mexico and stuff. And then, like I said, the second time I was in Texas, I also was in. We were also in Dallas, but we flew to Houston, and then we drove out of Houston to Dallas. So, sort of have only sort of been to Dallas, I would say, to visit my friend Ian. Oh, maybe better known as Xenocide Genius. That's a long time ago. Long time ago. Not too long ago. It seems like a long time ago. I miss traveling. I really hope that me and my friend have a deal that we are going to go. Like we talked about going 2 places this summer. We want to go to TwitchCon EU in Amsterdam and kind of sort of also try Amsterdam, see what like all the what Amsterdam is, because I've never been to Amsterdam actually, even though it's not that far away from here. And then we got plans on going to Japan this year as well, but that's in the fall. That might be in the fall. So hopefully things are also like they're all right now. Like there's like just like okay, but I think they'll be much better in the fall. So we actually soon have to talk about all that and actually sort of have that thing going. So yeah. Yeah, Dallas was very, very nice to visit. I really liked in San Antonio, or I think it's called in San Antonio. Let me actually see that. I'm just sitting here saying the same thing. Can I see a picture of it? Yeah, San Antonio. Yes. That's right. Yeah, so we flew to Houston, Dallas. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so really wanna go check those places out. But yeah, we do soon have to talk about that. Oh yeah. It's not only traveling. It's not just like all the traveling things. To me, it's also I love traveling, not only because, like I said, the destination itself and such. It's not only that. It's also about just it's gonna be a good time, a nice time. That's a really tall mountains. Jesus Christ. How tall is your mountains? This big. Yeah, I love to visit, but it's also about just enjoy, like knowing you have to now counting down, if you know what I mean. Like now there's only like you think there's only like 2 months left. Now there's only like 1 month left before we go in. Like that not excitement, but sure, like sort of like just enjoyment or looking forward to going somewhere. That's really what keeps you very nice. There's a lot of nice countries to visit. Denmark, for example, very nice country. I think a lot of Americans enjoy Denmark because we are very similar to America in many ways, but also many people understand English and stuff like that. So if you know English, you can basically come by Denmark or get by in Denmark pretty easily. Nice people, nice food, all that shenanigans. But yeah, talking about San Antonio, that's probably why I was talking about it, is that it also had some Mexican culture into it, and I was just like, yeah. I sort of I don't know if I'm being weird about it. I probably am, but I would love to visit Mexico without visiting Mexico. If you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go there because I'm a little scared of being. I don't know. It seems sort of a little dangerous place, right? I think there's probably like plenty of nice places and stuff like that, but there might be a little also some scary places, right? And I guess that's in America as well, and Denmark as well. There's some scary places, the places you shouldn't just like, hey, hello, how you doing? But it just seems like there is sort of a little bit more of a thing with Mexico. But I love the culture. I love all the food, the culture, all that stuff. So sort of just want all that. And sort of San Antonio sort of had that. It's like it was Mexican inspired but being in America, I guess. Oh yeah, you should 100% list Denmark. Very, very, very nice country. Like I had plans about leaving Denmark, like moving to America, but I'm sorry to say it, but America can't compare to Denmark. Some stuff they can, of course. There's some stuff in America that's better, but if you just took all of it, it unfortunately Denmark just wins out in the end. Yeah, I've been a little bit a few places. I actually haven't been that many places. The only places I have been outside of Europe. Yeah, technically, I don't know if Gran Canaria is actually in Europe, but I think it is. Doesn't matter. But mostly just Europe things. But the only places I've been outside of Denmark or EU or the European nation is America, and I've been there 3 times. First time was in Dallas. Was just me going to Dallas, Texas, meeting Ian and Pox and such. And then I went to America the second time, and the second time I was it was with my friend George, and we also went to Texas and hung out with Ian. Then the third time was when I went with my friend Morten and Thomas, and we went to TwitchCon in America there, in California. So, and we went also to BlizzCon that year as well. Yeah, 100%. It was just that when we were in San Antonio, we went to a diner, and my friend Ian speaks, not fluent Spanish, but he knows some Spanish, right? So he could order in Spanish because the waiter, of course, she understood English, but I think she was just more comfortable speaking Spanish. So he just ordered in Spanish. He could just like kind of sense that she would prefer if you would say it in Spanish. So he did, and it was great, and loved the food. The food was so amazing. Not that it was something special, like, but it was just so good. I love authentic food. Like I don't want to have authentic food from here. Like I don't want like, sure, pizza, but you understand what I mean. Like I don't want pizza from here. I want pizza from Italy, right? I have had it, but same thing goes for Mexico. Like I want to try the food in Mexico, like where it's made. Like it's just something different. Like you can make Mexican food here, but it's still not gonna be the same. The same was like it's so, Denmark and of course America is very different to each other. But we were just it's just sort of funny, right? Because stuff you can buy in Denmark, some stuff in Denmark is just like it's everywhere, right? We have something for our gravy, where we sort of dye it black. No, but a sauce or a gravy is sort of just I wouldn't call it like colorless, but it can be colorless depending on how you make it. So we put in some we call it's some brown sauce actually, and we put it in there. And that's coloring. We're just coloring so it looks brown. I don't know why, but that's just how it is, and it's absolutely tastes amazing. The gravy. We are very big gravy people in Denmark. But point is, it's just a very amazing, and we wanted to make authentic, or as much as we could, at least authentic Danish dish with just like, yeah. And of course they didn't have some of the stuff that we needed, so it didn't come out like it should be. But yeah, George did his best. He's a chef. Well, I guess he's still a chef, but he doesn't work like as a chef anymore. But yeah, someone does gravy your way. It doesn't look very appealing. I can show you a picture of it. It doesn't look very appealing. Let me show you a picture real quick, if I can find one. Let me see if I can't find. I'm just gonna take this because this is what it looks like. Copy. There we go. I think I got it. I think I can. I haven't actually added things like this. Like this. And I just put it like that, and then. Oh no. It's not okay. We gotta remove that. Yes. Browser. I think that's it. Link thing. I'm just gonna call it link. Is that how it's gonna be? What if I do this? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. You can see the picture now. So this is the meatballs are called frikadeller, which is basically just like balls of meat. It's just more flat. They just got like they're on a pan, and then they get kind of flattened a little bit. Small burger patties, you can sort of call them. And then the gravy, that's the brun sauce. That's the brown gravy. And then you got potatoes, and then you got rødkål, it's called. It's I don't know what. I think it's called cabbage. Yeah, it's cabbage. Sorry, it's cabbage. It's like yeah, cabbage in there. It doesn't look very appealing, but it tastes amazing because of course there's all sorts of fat in there. That's what makes it great. Yeah, red cabbage. Yes. They are. That's one of the traditional Danish. So the gravy is just like usually gravy is just like I said. Not tasteless, but colorless, and then we put in coloring, brown coloring, so it becomes brown. Yeah. 10 out of 10 waiting for a plate. As I said, we couldn't make it in Texas. You guys didn't have the gravy coloring thing. They just looked at us weird when we talked about it. Like we asked in I think it was Walmart or something like that. I don't know where or Costco or something like that. I don't know where we asked about it, but we asked about the coloring, and they referred us to, because you can buy coloring just for like cakes and stuff. And they're like, this, now, I'm pretty sure you don't want to put this in your gravy. Colorless gravy, yeah. I feel like that's just how the closest it comes to. Should we do the collection challenge? I think we should. Yeah. What is going on? What the freak is going on with my game? Oh, freak. I've been in this world forever. But yeah, America has great food. Not only, you know, what you can get in like, you know, Five Guys and stuff like that, but we actually went to a real restaurant, and those are, which is sort of funny, right? Like real restaurants in America cost the same as they do in Denmark. There's like no really. It's a little cheaper in America, but it's not. It's very much the same. There's cheap food in America if you go for those like burger chains and stuff like that, you know. Those are a lot cheaper than they are in Denmark. But actually it's sort of the same quality. I feel like the quality in Denmark of fast food is a little bit better, but there's also a little bit more there's a little bit more restrictions in Denmark. I feel like a little better healthcare, not healthcare, food care, I guess you call it. I don't know if you call it food care, but like we have I feel like the food control here in Denmark is sort of more strict in this in America. I feel like when I went to a few places, like they were sort of a little bit more dirty. Not that they were disgusting or anything like that, but it seemed like a little bit more less dirty. Yeah, FDA, yeah. They are not that in Denmark. They are very strict in Denmark. They are gonna close you down like if you have the very little things. Like they're really, really, really hard on people, you know. And we have like a smiley system and stuff like that. And if you get like sort of like you get of course a chance to clean your mess up and stuff, but you get very few chances, and all those smileys are just like you have to have them showing for people. You know, people have to be a place where people see them, so you are gonna display your bad smileys and stuff like that. So people are like, oh, okay, this guy has 2 bad smileys, or and then also says on the sheet, it also says why they got a bad smiley, or you know, not really if they have a good smiley, but this is like the bad smiley, yeah. But yeah, Five Guys is amazing. You're right. Even though it might be, but yeah, that's just how it is in Denmark. They're very strict about it. Very strict about it. And that's very important to me that they are strict about it. I think they should be very strict about it. I want to feel safe when eating, that I know that this is something I can 100%, you know, chow down on and not have any problems or issues with it. I think that it's not only because like I think that they, you know, in some way should have that. It's just more like it's the most logic thing to have. Like, why not have like your shit in order, right? Like, but yeah. But I do like the one thing that is better, 100% better, from America to Denmark is the people. American people, like, you might be some crazy people sometimes, and think you guys are the best in the world, and might be a little brainwashed on being the best in the world, and think that your opinions is better than everybody else sometimes, maybe. You guys are very kind to each other. Like, that kindness to strangers is like something I'm not used to in Denmark. Like, we're nice to each other, don't get me wrong. It's not like we're like, hey, fuck you. But we just keep to ourselves. Like, we just mind our own business. And it's not that Americans don't mind their own business, but I feel like Americans are very open toward each other. Like, it's sort of the social culture is that it's okay to talk to each other like random people. Where in Denmark, it's just sort of like if you talk to like some random person at the bus stop, maybe Americans don't do that either, but it just looked at like people won't like yell at you or anything like that, but just be looking weird at you, like what is this guy doing? Like why is he talking to me through? Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't there a guy? But I feel like there's some sort of guy somewhere. It's here. I have for example a what's it called, a story, and it's actually from where yeah, in Denmark it's not easy to start a conversation, and my story is that when I was in America the first time, we went to, I think it's again Walmart, Walmart. And going there, my friend Ian, he's also a very outgoing person, I feel like, but he might just be super normal in a way for an American, just because I'm very introverted, I guess. But anyways, the thing is, we went to Walmart, and there was this guy that was standing with his kids, and he had one kid on the not on the floor but standing on the floor, like I would say like 7 or 8 year old, and then like a 4-year old on his shoulders. And my friend Ian like pointed at him and said "Dad of the Year" like to him, right? Like not in a you know, but like as a, you know, this guy was doing the extra effort by having, you know, his daughter on his shoulders and stuff, and the guy was just look weird at him, like just like what is this guy doing? And I was just like, dude, like, because I was thinking like in my Danish mentality that, you know, you was kind of stepping, or, you know, what we say, like intervened or whatever it's called, like you kind of budged in on their social whatever in their space. And that's not what we do in Denmark. So I was just like, oh, it's like I thought it was the same here or in America, but it turns out, because then a little bit later we crossed paths with him again, and he said, oh, sorry dude, I didn't hear what you said, but yeah, like yeah, it's sometimes hard to have like, yeah, but you know. So the point was just like he wasn't upset about it. He was just, he didn't hear what he said, so he was totally cool about it. But it was just like when I first you know, experienced it, I thought it was the same, but no, it's just we just didn't hear him, and that's just sort of how it is. And there was many times after that where like we were standing in line to something or whatever, and then like he just started talking to the people in front of him and or around him and stuff like that, and that just sort of happened a lot, and I saw other people doing it as well, so it wasn't like really just him. But yeah, so it really seems like, you know, in America at least, it seems like it's very okay to just start a conversation with somebody, like if you're in the same place, and just like talk about anything. And maybe it also comes more natural to Americans than it do Denmarkians, as my friend Ian says. He says we're Denmarkians. And he says he's allowed to be ignorant because he's an American. So it's sort of funny. Very cool guy. Unfortunately, I don't speak to him anymore. Just kind of drifted apart. He stopped streaming and, you know, left that gaming life behind him. And he has a family now and a kid. I don't know if he has more kids now, but at least he had one kid at that point. So, yeah, very nice guy. I'm just gonna go into the place here called permafrost biome. think we have the experience, yeah. See, Lunar Lancer, I should really, if I really wanted to do all these, I really should, but yeah. Of course we're done with that. Now that's a sad story now? No, it's not sad at all. No. It's not a sad story at all. Of course it's sad that we don't talk to each other, but I could just reach out to him in a way. Like, he's probably not going to, you know, wanted to start a longer conversation, but I can just text him on Discord and stuff. But it's not sad because I learned a lot from our friendship, and you know, I got to travel to America 2 times and such. Goyo, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. So I am very, very happy about all this stuff. Hey man, what's up? I'm very fortunate. I feel very fortunate to, you know, got the opportunity to go visit, and I learned a lot about myself going on the first trip, where I went alone. I learned a lot about myself and a more how I can do anything, sort of, yeah. So that's a very positive. Yeah, just very. I really wanna like visit other. He was like a Path of Exile streamer. That's also sort of how I then sort of got or I've met a few Path of Exile streamers in real life actually. One called Lifting Nerd Bro as well. He doesn't stream anymore either. Nothing to do with me. It's like, oh, all the people who has not talked to us is stopped. No, but I met him in real life as well. He's from Denmark, so that's why I met him here. But I would love to meet more. I would love to meet my one I talked to a lot. Well, I followed a long time. His name is Sarian. Love to meet him, and he has a friend as well called Nugian that I actually started following first, and then I followed him afterwards. It's been a long time now with those 2 guys, and I would love to meet them. I hope they're going to TwitchCon EU so I can kind of meet up with them. They were I was sort of supposed to do that. I really don't have the best track record with TwitchCon. Well, I guess this one will be the best one. I guess if I go down how it works out with TwitchCon, but I hope I'm gonna, you know, have dinner or something with him. Yeah. You love Noogie too? Oh, cool. Yeah, he was the okay. So to make a long. No, Ian is our Xenoside Genius doesn't stream anymore, unfortunately. So I started watching Noogie or Noogie. His real name is Dan. Dan the Man. I started watching Noogie when, you know, Diablo 3 came out. That was also when streaming sort of started becoming a little bit bigger, and you started to watch a few people on Twitch and stuff like that. So I started watching him because of he playing Path of Exile, Diablo 3. And then Diablo 3 kind of, you know, tanked, and then he moved over to Path of Exile, and I was just like, okay, Path of Exile, I'll try it out. It's free to play, you know, might as well try it. And then I got hooked on Path of Exile, and I played the Path of Exile very, very much before I started playing Trove. Still played Path of Exile, but not so much anymore. I like to follow the game still. I like to, you know what's going on in the game and such, but yeah, don't really play it that much anymore. Sometimes it goes up and down. Anyways. So I started, you know, watching Noogie playing a Path of Exile, and then I I started watching some other people, of course, that playing. That's how I met Ian, or Xenocide Genius. Met Pox as well. He still plays Path of Exile. I met him as well in real life there because they lived together. They used to live together. And that's how it started there. And then Caesarian, not Caesarian, so sorry, Xenocide Genius and Pox, and I think it was Siggy D back then as well that had the podcast that they had different streamers on, that like the State of Path of Exile, I think it was, or State of Exile or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And then one of the guests was Caesarian at that point. Well, he back then I didn't think he's changed his name yet. I think he was named PC Child back then as well. But then he changed his name to Caesarian, and ever since the podcast, I thought he was pretty cool on the podcast, so I thought, I might as well just check him out, see who he is. And then I just been following him for the longest time. My longest subscription is still his, and it's on. I think actually 69. Not to be too punny on the numbers, but 69 is I think that's how many months I've been subscribed to him. So that's a long time. And the thing is, why I was talking about that sort of a story that goes hand in hand is that TwitchCon 2018, when we went to that, I was supposed to meet some of the developers of Trove, but then Gamigo bought Trove, or Trove got bankrupt or whatever. They at least Gamigo took over, and they fired a bunch of devs because they already had devs, and and that happened just a month before TwitchCon in America there we were going to. So my plans kind of sort of tanked with those people. Which was sort of funny that it tanked with that. And then when I was going to TwitchCon, when I was trying to go to TwitchCon 2020, I had an agreement, but I had a thing. Oh, thank you for the tip, $25. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, $25. that is a lot of money. For me at least. So yeah, TwitchCon 2020 of course in EU got cancelled. But yeah, I had like I said, like a date, whatever you call it, like a thing with Caesarian that we were supposed to meet up and have dinner or something like that. Thank you so much for the $25. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much again. So I'm really hoping that he's going to TwitchCon EU this year. So we can I just want to hang out with him and just sort of get a feeling of how they feel like they are. Like I like to meet them in real life and kind of feel how they are in real life. I sort of made a picture which is sort of funny, and they both liked it. I tagged both Noogie and what's it called? Both Noogie and Caesarian in that tag. I'll see if I can find it. I've just been liking so many things. I mightn't be here a while. But they both liked the picture, so I was sort of like, okay, cool. Because I'm pretty sure I liked my own picture, didn't I? Is it that far down? It might be. Yeah, it probably is. Oh, it's further. Oh my god, so far down. Jesus Christ. Oh, maybe I should just have found the picture on... Oh, there it is. There it is. I made, can I just do this as well? Can I do this again? We just add the, let's call it a link again. I hope I can do this. Oh yeah, see, I made this picture. So Nugian and Caesarian, they made, like, they took a picture together, and I just saw there was like sort of a little bit of a space between them, so I put myself in, and I said, I kind of sort of asked on Twitter if it was like, did I fix it? Did I fix it or make it creepy? And then they liked it, both of them, so I think they're up for the idea of like hanging out. You know, there's a lot of people that want to hang out and such, so yeah. Oh, you are, thank you. I am as well with you, but yeah. They liked it, both of them, so I said, so I don't know if they liked it because, you know, picture of me, but I sort of hope they would. Oh, somebody made max level on the Candy Bar Barbarian. Yeah, very cool indeed. That's a lot of stories. A lot of stories. But sort of just want to try to hang out with them and see how they are in real life, you know? Thank you. It's sort of just like, you know, to sort of dipping my toe in, seeing if they were like, would be cool with that, because I'm sort of just, you know, I'm a regular guy, not too, I don't feel like I'm too weird or anything like that, but, you know, they might not feel like they wanna do like sort of a, yeah. Also love to meet Caesarian's, Siz's wife. She's Danish, by the way, as well. Or, well, she's technically not his wife yet, but fiance. But yeah, I would love to meet her as well. She seems very cool as well. You know, people, they always seems very amazing on their streams and social medias and all that stuff. Yeah, at least most of the time, people. But so you can sort of wonder if they are, you know, the same in real life, right? And they're just cool. To me, it just seems like cool people. But I did meet some cool people at I did meet some cool people at TwitchCon 2018. Let me show you as well. Now that we are down the rabbit hole, let's see if I can't find. I think they're all like sort of clumped together in my big picture thingy here. I have it like a folder with just like full of random pictures I use for thumbnails and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure I got them from Twitter, and they're sort of in the, yeah, okay, they are here. So at TwitchCon EU NA, I met. Oh wow, that's a big picture. That's a big picture. I just completely disappeared. So yeah, I met TSM, the TSM team, the League of Legends team. Way back. Unfortunately, Bjergsen wasn't there. I would love to meet him. He's Danish as well. So yeah, I met those. It was pretty cool. I met, if you go more League of Legends, we got Meteos, who's a jungler as well. Met him as well. He was very cool. We actually got like a nice conversation. The other one was just like a photo up there, but I got to talk to him. He was just standing in a corner. I was just like, I do videos, and he was like, yeah, I am. Cool. I was like, yeah. And we just got to talking, and he was just like, he was so happy to talk about things and such, and it was just I wasn't being like, yeah. That's also when he was playing on C9, I think, still. Invaders doesn't get me. Also, and more League of Legends. I met Rivington the Third, the shoutcaster. I met him as well. Very cool guy as well. Got a picture with him as well. Very cool guy as well. Also just talking to people and stuff like that, hanging out around the League of Legends stuff and whatnot. But he was very cool as well. So somebody I met that's one of my heroes. You can probably see him already. Mr. Day9. I've been following this guy forever. He's such a cool guy, and I went up to him and I said, hi Day9, and he said, hi. It's like we were just. I said, I love what your stuff. I've been following it forever. Even though I haven't played, like I never really played StarCraft. I just love how he do videos and the way he like is all the time. And he said, oh cool, thank you so much. Can I get a picture? I said, can I get a picture? And he said, definitely, you can definitely get a picture. And then he said, when we took the picture, and he said, thank you for taking the picture. And I was like, dude, you don't have to say thank you to me. You don't thank me for the picture, dude. I thank you. So that was pretty cool. But the cooler things that probably happened. I also met Caesarion at that point, but we didn't really get to hang out much. Was also one of the greats, or one of the greats. It sounds like he's dead, but he's one of the great Co Carnage. I met Co Carnage, and he was just the best guy ever. As you probably can see in the background, there was some art. They had like a artist alley. It was called, like where all the people that on Twitch is like drawing and stuff like that, drawing different pictures and so on and so on. And he was going down, and there was like people and we were almost like, we basically went like almost into each other, like we were going the same path. And I just, hey Co, and he said hey, and then like before I could say anything else, he basically showed me this picture he just bought for some artist, and he's like, isn't this super cool? And I was just like, dude, I don't even know you. Like, it's not like it's okay, like it's fine. It was not, I wasn't like, that wasn't saying that, but it was just like, I don't even know you, but you just want to show me this cool thing. So I was just like, yeah, it's super cool. And it was super cool, don't get me wrong, it was super cool. And I was just like, dude, can I get a picture? 100%, dude. And I got a picture with him, and that was just the most amazing experience. And I just said, I love the podcast you guys do. And he said, thank you. And he was heading to it, so I'm gonna go. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna be there in the audience. And it was just the best time, like, because it was just so normal, and he was just so cool, and it was seriously the best experience I've had ever with like a person I have never met before. So he was just so cool, and yeah, it's just, you know, I wish I was in a position like Co. I wish I was in a position like, you know, Co, for example, or just for that matter Caesarion, but mostly like Co and stuff like that. I wish I was a huge streamer, or like a lot of people like like a huge streamer or a huge YouTuber or something like that. Not because I want fame and fortune. It's not that. I don't want to do. That's not the point. I just wanna, if I could, you know, like give other people that experience and bring people that sort of happiness by meeting me, because they're like they maybe like me so much or stuff like that. I've seen videos of people meeting their whatever streamers, YouTubers, whatever, and they just become so happy and stuff. And that's why I would love to be. That's the only reason why I would love to be a big, huge YouTuber or streamer, to meet people and give them that sort of happiness just by meeting me. That would be so amazing. Like it would fill me with so much enjoyment that I could do that for somebody, and they would just feel like, because that was a little bit of an interaction I had with him, right? And yeah, I just I would love to bring people some all that enjoyment from meeting me, you know, because it's just a little thing, man, just like meeting. And these are just other people like us, like we're just like idolizing these, and that's cool. But it's just that'd be the only reason why I wanted to be a big YouTuber, streamer, and stuff like that. I don't want to be, because I would probably have to quit my job to do so, but it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, that's why I would do it, or wanted to have it. But yeah, a lot of cool. Oh, thank you, man. These are very dear stories to my to me. Like, they're stories I, you know, sort of have been missing for the last 2 years that I want. I'm so excited that things are going back to normal, slowly still, but we're trying to head somewhere. We're sort of kind of maybe going somewhere with all of this, and yeah. I love it. I love it. I love my stories. I love to tell them, because I you know, again, I 100% live for like bringing people. That's why I started streaming and YouTubing and stuff like that, and still why I still do it is because I enjoy it, but also I enjoy that other people enjoy it. You know. Oh, there's boss. When I can, like, you know, or can people tell me that they have enjoyed something I've done, it's not because, like, it's just because I really, really, really want people to, like, you know, basically, you know, life basically is just like either you're happy or you're sad, right? That's sort of the, like, sort of, you can also be in between, sure, like, you know what I mean? But like, if we just look at it, you can either be sad or be happy. So I just want to bring as much happy to people as I can, because that also goes back to me, because I made somebody happy, then, you know, that's a good thing. So doing good things, you know, is what is gonna make everybody more happy, right? So I sort of should skip this one and just go here, because I don't have an XP potion on. We might as well get that one. Also, I can see my inventory is sort of also filled up, so. So that's what I live for in doing YouTube and streaming and all that stuff. If I can just bring some smiles, just having, like, I don't need to, you know, it's sort of not easy to what's it called, make like a lot of people happy at the same time. But if I can just have one person that's, you know, enjoying it, as you are right now, right? You're enjoying all this, so that's making me very happy that wow, these has really gone up in price. So that's just what it's all about for me. It's basically doing two things, where I like streaming, I like playing, oh, I guess it's three things technically then, because I like streaming, I like YouTubing, I like video games, and I like to bring people happy stuff. There's enough sadness out there in the world, you know, so why bring more? It doesn't seem like. I feel like sort of we all sort of, if you can bring happiness to people, you sort of have like sort of an obligation to do so, I feel like, in a way. Not that you like actually, you know, have to, but you know what I mean, like try at least a little bit to bring some happiness into the world if you can. Like, it's not very. So yeah, that's a lot of storytelling that I love to tell them, and I would love to tell. And that's also sort of one of the things with like what we're talking about, the meeting of different people and such. What's it called? I love me some stories. I'm happy you are. That's also sort of why I want to meet Caesarion and Nugi and stuff like that. It's also because I want to tell them, maybe not all of my stories like I just did, but I love to tell them the stories of how how it all started, and it all started with like, you know, Nugi and stuff like that. And I just want to tell them that story, and because, you know, so many good things has happened. I met, you know, Ian, got to travel to America that I've dreamt of for so long, like ever since I was like a small kid. That just all came out of, you know, watching Nugi. Then he went to Path of Exile, I went to Path of Exile, and such. All these things that just happened and just has brought so many great, amazing stories with it, and so on, and Twitch, and yeah, I know that people out there, you know, have unfortunately bad experience with different things, either being YouTube, just all social medias in general. But I gotta say, I feel very fortunate to only have had good experiences, both with viewers, other streamers, all sorts of, like, basically everything about social media. But yeah, of course I have had a few people on my YouTube saying certain things and stuff like that, but it's very few compared to how many people are just very positive and such, which is really nice. Because it's not like I don't like, it's not like I don't want people to, you know, dislike my videos or, you know, put mean comments or something like that. It's just, well, I don't want mean comments, but it's just like, if people say, hey, I don't like this, cool. I think that's very awesome. You're saying you don't like it, but could you tell me why you don't like it? That's, because then I would like to maybe change it, or at least have the chance of thinking about. I don't know if Trove is off topic. It's sort of just what I'm playing. But yeah, I guess it's just been real life. But yeah, good idea. Just do a little bit. That's what I do. Just a little bit. Well, today I'm doing a little bit more, but I haven't really played Trove this whole week. Just kind of been doing, some of the days I've been doing my whole. Hey, there you are. I see you logging on there. Just a little bit, like, that's why I see people like saying they're taking a break from Trove and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm never going to take a break from Trove. Like, I'm gonna play Trove more sometimes and then less other times, but I don't seem like that's like a quitting, or not a quitting, but taking a break. And I forgot my potion. Oh well. Moin. What's up, CD? SDCD, that's what it is. Oh my god. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Long time no see. What's up? You just came after all the storytelling, man. It's just been I've been telling stories for about an hour, non-stop. All my adventures. I sort of just like felt like talking about them because sort of to me, I don't feel like COVID has hit me, you know, socially that hard, you know. I saw a picture basically when when COVID just came out, or when like we got locked down the first time and such, that said, you know, being a gamer, this is like my normal life, being locked in all day and just sitting. I just thought it was pretty funny because yeah, sort of is just my life. You're telling me I get to sit indoors all day playing video games? Oh no, the horror. Nice. Good to hear, man. But, you know, I do feel like I wanted to you know, a few things here and there I'm missing out on. You know, I would love to go to a few, even though I don't go to a lot of concerts. I technically sort of only go once a year. I still still sort of miss it. You know, when you can't do something, you're kind of like, I want to do it. One thing you want to do, you want to do it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, I'm still a teacher. The online classes hasn't been around for a while. They closed it down a little bit, a few days before Christmas vacation, and then a few days after Christmas vacation. But that's it. It hasn't been a lot because, you know, they feel safe about keeping the schools open. At least for the kids that I'm teaching, you know, the younger kids. The older kids are still some of their classes is still online and such. I think not in elementary school and like middle school, but we're talking like university and stuff like that. But that's also, you know, that's adults basically, or very young, like young people. So they're a little bit more, they can better handle it, you know, not going, but small kids, well, they're still pretty nice. They're pretty cool on the computers, you know. They probably know more than some teachers. Fortnite. 1620. Like like 1620. Yeah. So they know their way around their PC or computers, but still. Yeah, exactly. Fortnite. They're always like, there's a, what the freak? Oh, no, okay. I have one kid in my class. You know, he knows that I do a little bit of gaming here and there and stuff like that. And he's like, always telling me about like the Fortnite seasons and stuff like that. And now there's like a new chapter or a new season and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, cool. No, I think it's you know, it's very great that you. Gaming can have their ups and downs, but I feel like I think it's much better to be like, if the choice is, if my kid, for example, if the choice was like, you can either choose him to be a nerd or to be like a computer nerd, or be or let's just say computer enthusiast. Computer enthusiast, or like a party person. I wouldn't say he shouldn't be a party person, but I'm just saying, like, if it really has to be one or the other, I would rather have him be in, you know, a computer enthusiast. I think it's, you know, that seems a lot better for me at least. But I think it should be a balance. If you're a young person, you should have a balance. like computer games and partying, you should just have a nice balance to it. That's what I had, and I think it was great. Still no potions, I was about to say. No more, still no pinatas. Yeah. Fortnite, Fortnite is, you know, great. It's just like any other video game. You know, play the games you like to play. It's sort of a little bit of a, wouldn't call it a meme, but just sort of like a little, it's because it's mostly, or it's just sort of just only, you know, young kids that play Fortnite now. I actually have Fortnite, the game that was actually, you know, before it became the Battle Royale game it is now. It was like a zombie shooter thingy and whatever. And we actually bought that game, me and my friends. The single co-op player thingy there was. But it sort of didn't take off at all. Or it's sort of just, okay. And then they, you know, we left the game because it was like, you know, that wasn't as good. And then, like, I would say 2 or 3 months later, it was like, oh, now it's like a, you know, battle royale shooter thingy. And yeah. And now everybody knows what Fortnite is. Sort of funny, right? Like, sort of it's sort of weird, right? You have a game that basically tanked, and then you tried something new, like with having like just changing some game modes around or something like that. And well, maybe it's also something to do with timing, but still, it's sort of crazy. Sort of crazy to me. Very crazy to me. It must be crazy for them. I mean, like, but like one day you're just like the biggest game in the world, right? I teach different things. I'm sort of different things I sort of do. I'm sort of co-teaching. I have a few classes on my own, but we don't really. It's because it's younger kids. I sort of teach social. It's more like a social thing where we sort of handle different discussions and stuff like that, and I co-teach with like the other teachers. So yeah, sort of like that. So I don't teach specific classes, if that makes any sense. Let's go for the dude, the dragon. Dragon. Am I killing him at all? Oh, there we go. So yeah, I love my job because I get to connect with the kids on like a more of a social thing. Like I take sort of care of all the social aspects and stuff like that. It's just sort of like having more hands on deck, you know, because since I am in the, you know, the grade 1 to 3, there's a lot of stuff going on, right? It is. To me, it is. Yes. But I also work with 2 amazing teachers. Being one for, you know, one being for Danish, of course, and one for being in math. They're sort of the only sort of classes they do have. They have a little bit of, you know, PE or like, you know. Exercise classes, if it makes any sense, and they also have music and stuff like that. But But those two teachers are basically so in Denmark it works like works like this, where you know, you have a bunch of teachers where they you know, get educated as teachers, but then you don't get any education technically. You get a few courses, you know, if you know your job or the school thinks you need it, but other than that, you know, we don't really learn new things. But then they have made it so that one teacher gets picked out to become like the, I wouldn't call it like head teacher, but the teacher that like shows the other teachers or goes on more courses than the other ones to learn all the new stuff, like all the new cool ideas that get developed in education and stuff like that. And that's both for Danish and for, you know, for math. And those two teachers are my co-workers. So basically they know all the new stuff, and they're also the two that I feel like is the most passionate about their job. Don't get me wrong, the other teachers are doing great. That's not, but they just seem to want it a little bit more. And that hunger just sort of, the hunger in your job just like is so important to me. Like I can't work with people that are just like, oh yeah, I'm here to, you know, pick up my paycheck. Not that I'm like, I need to work 24 hours a day. Like, I love my job, but I also love having the time off, right? But when we're at work, and we are gonna do our job to the absolutely max. Well, of course, we're not gonna strain ourselves. You're not gonna, like, we're not gonna stress ourselves out, but we are going to, you know, do our best that we can and not just like slack off just because we sort of can, right? What would you say the best mage class as far as the PTS are looking? Ice Age. Ice Age is gonna be the dominant one. Chloromancer is probably, I don't know if it's not gonna be S tier anymore. I can't put it in the S tier anymore, unfortunately. Ice Age got hit a little bit. It actually got buffed. And then it got nerfed a little bit on the ultra shot, but it's very little, very little. 100%, 100% the 100% the Ice Age now. The Ice Age is the absolute best. I feel like it was the best before that as well, but it, you know, Chloromancer did, you know, sort of have the damage. Any changes to Pirate Captain? Yeah, that's been buffed. It has been buffed. I've followed all the patch notes. I also put them on the Discord, by the way, if you didn't know. Let me see here. So Boomer got buffed. Gunslinger got nerfed. Not crazy nerfed, but it got nerfed a little bit. It will still be in the S tier, but it won't be like, if it gets like a little nerf more, it will drop down in A tier. So it's sort of still S tier, but it is a little bit. Faye got buffed, so that's probably in, could go in S tier, but again, I think it will still be in the A tier, but it will be close to the S tier. Ice Age sort of got a small buff, but also a small nerf, so it's sort of in the same place, but definitely the best of both. Chloromancer, big nerf. Candy Barb got buffed. Near Ninja got buffed. Knight got buffed. Vanguardian got buffed. Dino Tamer got buffed, Pirate Captain got buffed, Revenant got buffed, Draco got buffed, which now, I don't want to put it's S tier for me, but it's because I love the Draco, but it will still be an A tier because of its range and stuff, but it is very nice. And then also, of course, the Tomb Raiser got nerfed, but the Tomb Raiser wasn't like a boss killer or anything like that, but it did got nerfed a little bit, which I don't really get. To be honest, I don't get it's sort of all of them. Yeah, Pirate got buffed. He got buffed. And a fix, I think, as well. Does the bard do magic or physical? It does physical damage. No, sorry, magic damage. Sorry, magic. Well, it uses a claw. I think you can see from my face, or I can just go full screen here. Give me 1 second. Should show up now. Yeah, you can see it does use a claw, but it says magic damage. So when I remove the claw, put it over here, okay, I guess it still says magic damage. I can take the claw off and go to another class, and I think it should say physical damage now. Yeah, now it says physical damage. It's because it was on that one. That's sort of cool. So if I go to Bart again, open up this, it should say magic damage again. So yeah, it uses a physical damage claw, but it goes over and becomes magic damage. So yeah, it's magic damage. Sorry, just because I was thinking about the claw. The claw. I'm swapping from Dino Tamer to Pirate Captain. Oh yeah, Pirate Captain is gonna be fun. I always loved the Pirate Captain. Pirate Captain always been a great class. Also because it, you know, even though it takes a little while for the turrets to kind of shoot, just by farming, it's not that bad, and it is great in the way that it's definitely different than whatever we have otherwise. So yeah. Need to get me a Ganda. Yeah, me too. I'm trying. I've been trying to still hunt for that one. And thank you, Bonk, for the follow. I appreciate it. Most of it stuff got buffed. I don't agree with the Chloromancer nerfs. I don't agree with them at all. I think it's completely. I think it's silly. I'm not gonna say anything like worse than that, but I think it's silly that you have this class that was sort of a meme because it just sort of didn't do anything, and then you buff it and it becomes amazing and everybody uses it, and then you want to shake up the meta by nerfing it into the ground. Or I know I'm maybe also over exaggerating when I'm saying into the ground, but like really, like I know you want to shake things up. Does that mean that you want to, in like a year, you're gonna buff it crazy and say, oh yeah, now we're changing up the meta, now we're putting back, you know, the Chloromancer as we're putting the Chloromancer back as the #1 DPS or the #1 boss killer. Like, it's just sort of like toying with people's like, yeah, no, yay, no. It's like, yeah. I don't know. I just sort of feel like you just should have just left it alone. They should have just left it alone. I think you should have just left it alone. I understand that they want to you know, mess a little with the meta. I don't mind them messing around a little bit with the meta, but I just sort of want them to leave the Chloromancer alone. And maybe, sure, it might still be the best, but I don't see the nerfs. I just like leave out the buffs. Oh, sorry, leave out the nerfs and just buff other classes. Just leave the classes that are the best. Just fix the ones that are bad instead of nerfing just the ones that are good. Why do we have to go that route? Why do we have to always be a nerf? Why can't we just buff things? You guys have the content. People, yeah, wow, okay, people can now go to depth 200. So, yippee, wee. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's true. True. But the Pirate Captain used to be also, at one point, being one of the best boss killers and stuff like that. It used to be, or was at one point. But that's also when, you know, some classes wasn't out and changed and stuff like that. Yeah, true. You're right, phone number. But they've also pulled back the Shadowhunter a lot. The Shadowhunter has gotten a lot of nerfs. I can just go. Let me go to the Discord real quick. Oh, yeah. There's somebody who wants to invite to the club. See if the person is still here. Ah! See if I can't copy this damn name. There we go. Hey, there we go. Okay, let me look one. Okay, so oh, I guess I can sort of, yeah, the last 3 patch notes, I think it's patch notes. Yeah, it's been nerfed the last 3 patch notes. Let me see if I can find them on my. You guys can see them. I guess you can see them on Discord, but I guess I can just show them here. Let me see if I can't find them. I have this one. I don't know if I put them all on the same one. Let me close this one down. Find OBS, and there we go. So yeah, this is, let me open up a little bit. This is the last one we've had. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's the last one. Do we have 117? Oh, this is the right one, yeah. This is the nerf they did recently. Like the whole board, just, you know, nerfs to all of it. It's crazy that they're pulling it back that much. Then we have this one, which is also a sort of, I can't know if I can make it bigger, but yeah, that's also nerfs again. Nerfs to everything basically. And you can now see that was also the buff to the pirate captain. But yeah, does, you know, this, as it says, this Shadow Seekers now deal increased damage, critical damage and stuff. That's of course sort of just more of a fix, feel like it is. And I think this one is as well. The second last one, yeah. Again, decrease to the gems and stuff like that. And again, a nerf to the Chloromancer. That's the second. That was the second nerf they got. They gave it to it. They gave it in the first patch notes, and then in the second ones as well, like big hits. Big hits. You can always say big or whatever you feel like, depending on, I guess, what sword and what do you mean by everything. Where is the buffs and nerfs in the announcements, Bonk? In the announcements, if you join the Discord and you go to announcements, I put it as pictures, postcard, posted them on the Trove Discord, the official one, and I just took them and posted them in ours. There's one yesterday. I posted one yesterday. About noon, and then one on the 12th, and then one on the 9th, one on the 8th, and then actually the last 3 patch notes are all in, like, the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd is all on the 5th of February. That's where I put it. I don't usually tag people in things like that. It's just something that's super. If there's something super important, I'll tag people in it, but usually I just leave the announcement in there. Where's the pirate captain at? Let me see if I can't see that. They are in there somewhere. Pirate captain, not the first, the second one. Yeah, the one from the 12th of. So you gotta scroll up a little bit. It's just over. It's on the 12th of February. There's one there, and there's also a little teeny tiny one at the 9th. That's the one after that one. And then of course there is I guess then there is the actual patch notes, which is this one. This is like the actual patch notes for the whole, like all the buffs and there. That's of course the already like the full patch notes, original all patch notes, I guess you call it. Yeah. I don't know if the good pays. Yeah. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. I just read what you said. You said thank you. I was like, okay. You say thank you. I say thank you. Everybody says thank you. I can feel like the sun is coming in. Is it going? It's not going in the webcam yet. But if it does, I'd have to get up and turn it off. I just close the blinds. Wanted to do the big dungeon over here. I've done all the tomes that I wanted to do this week, so now we're just doing all the random ones we can do. Which I sort of also want to do, but they are not as prominent as the other ones are. And they haven't fixed the forums yet, I think. I check it once in a while, but I think the forums are still down. Yeah. There's not even, you can't even search for them on Google. Google. Oh, now that the sun is coming in my glasses. Hey, yo. Alright, I'm just gonna go real quick and like turn this stuff off. Be back, guys. Yeah, I just turned the sun off, guys. That's nice. Something I can do with my magic powers. I'm loving it. Feels good. Feels amazing, man. I just have to do a little quick thing in another game. Actually, Neverwinter. I've been playing a lot on Neverwinter, but I just have to do I know you guys can't see that, so. But I'm just gonna do it real quick. This is suddenly if you heard another game, then that's just it. Basically what I just have to do is log in and do like an invoke thing where you do like sort of you get some extra stuff out of it. Wish they added a fun in-game content in Trove. Man, I would probably still play it. Yeah, that's sort of always been Trove's problem. I do think that they have made it better with the delve. Not that it's not that it's fixed. I'm not saying that it's not that delve is fun or anything like that. I'm just saying delve is definitely better than Shadow Towers was, because it's just never-ending Shadow Towers. So yeah. Can you turn completely left with your mouse? Mine stops. I don't remember how to do that. What do you mean? If you can completely turn left with your mouse? I don't know. Can you? Think you have to hold in both at the same time? I don't know. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Isn't it Jude? Or sorry, well, Jude and what's it called? Jude and Delve. Like I said, it is better, but like, let's say just take in percentage. It might just be better to say it in a percentage. For example, we needed to fix the game with, let's say, 30%, right? To make it fun and engaging, you know, fun and engaging in game, right? But we only went like 5%. You know what I mean? Like, we did get it better, but we just didn't get it good enough. We went somewhere, but we didn't went far enough. So I understand why people are, you know, is not satisfied with the end game still. What? It's sub 180 degrees? I don't know what that means. I can turn all the way around, I guess. Try to close the game and open up again, maybe. Not that I'm saying it's gonna fix it, but it's just, maybe it's... That is really strange, yeah. So maybe someday, I really hope that we are gonna get the last 25%. If we're just gonna use that analogy or whatever it's called, agnology thing. At least, like, we get somewhere. The thing is, I'm just playing Trove because, like, I like to do, like, the same thing over and over again, and most, you know. Yeah, you can do that as well. Try to reinstall, but yeah. That won't help you. I don't think that... I think Trove is good enough to not be stopped playing it, right? Like, I've been playing a lot of Neverwinter, but I haven't, you know, I don't feel like I quit Neverwinter. The same thing I haven't quit World of Warcraft. I'm just not playing it at the moment, you know. I feel like quitting, it means like you're definitely never coming back to it. And I don't think you should close the door on any game. Like, there might be just times when you're not playing it, but I don't think that... I don't feel like as a gamer that I closed my door on... There's some games I haven't tried for sure, but I don't know, yeah. Hey Nick, I have water. I have been drinking. You see all this water I've been drinking? That's... doesn't that look super dirty to you? Why look is it dirty? Is my fingers dirty? Oh, maybe I'm a dirty boy. I did help my what's it called? My little brother today moving. That's why I came on a little bit later in the day than I wanted to. But yeah, helped him move. I couldn't move, man. And now I took another sip, so I knew I had to be prepared today. I couldn't just sit around. Okay, nice. Yeah. I understand if you don't want to play anymore, but I'm just saying, like, of course you shouldn't play a game you don't like playing. But I'm just saying, to me, quitting is final, right? If you say you're quitting, if you ever see me talking about quitting, and then I am definitely not playing that game anymore, and not keeping up with the game either. Right now I'm not playing World of Warcraft, but I'm still keeping up with the game, sort of. I'm still looking like, oh, that this content is coming, this content is coming. Okay, so I look into what content is coming, but doesn't mean I'm gonna play it. But I feel like I haven't quit the game if I'm keeping up with whatever content is available or going to be available. I don't know. To me, I know it's wording and it doesn't really matter, but it's sort of to me, because I feel like the word quitting, Trove, for example, is throwing around in the community like all the time, and then people don't quit the game. And I sort of feel like, and I'm talking about a couple of people that's also content creators, that is throwing this word around all the time, and then they're not doing it. So I just feel like, sure, it's alright if you don't want to play the game right now, or you don't want to make content, or you just don't want to follow the game anymore. That's fine. But then don't go back to it. Yeah, that is awesome. I think it's awesome if you make a decision that it's final and that's it. Then 100%, 100%. I can totally get behind that one. And of course you can say you quit the game and then come back to it. It's not like that, but I'm just saying, like, if you say you quit, you quit, So at least let it stick for at least a couple of hours or something like that. I am quitting Trove. I'm done. I'm quit. I'm out. And then 2 minutes later playing and still playing. Yeah, I have it like that sometimes as well. I really enjoy games where I could do a very little every day and still like sort of play the game and still don't feel like I get not left behind, but I'm still progressing. That's why I just logged into Neverwinter. I just had to do the invoke thing, and that takes like 2 seconds. But I still feel like I'm progressing on what my goals are. The same thing with Trove. Like, I'm still grinding out a few. It's also because Trove makes me relax. I use it as a relaxing tool. I'm not thinking about basically what I'm doing, what I'm playing. I'm just, running around, completing dungeons that I've done so many times, and going back to the one that I already quit. Yeah, you should do whatever you feel like is amazing in Trove. But I just use Trove as today, for example. I'm just relaxing. I'm just, where before I was telling stories, so I was kind of like all the way in I was just mostly excited telling stories. I was having a lot of fun doing that. But now I'm just sort of relaxing, and I'm just like on auto mode, where I'm mostly just thinking about what we're talking about right now, and not as much as what's like sort of going on, and just sort of just going through the motions, and that's just relaxing to me. I like hanging out with you guys and just sort of stare blindly into the void. But we all have different opinions about it. That's the same thing about also League of Legends, for example. I have a weird relationship with League of Legends, for example. I don't super enjoy playing the game. I like doing the missions that are there, but I don't like doing like random games just because, you know. Unless I'd like nothing to do in other games, for example. I do like. I don't play a game if there's no like I can't progress in the game, for example, right? But like for example, League of Legends, like I was talking about, like I like I said, I enjoy playing the game with these events and stuff like that, just sort of random games in that. But I'm progressing on the missions and stuff like that to get some free stuff, which is cool. I love free stuff. Who doesn't love free stuff? No, but I love to watch. I watch like the LCK, which is the Korean League of Legends. I watch that as much as I can. I watch the LCK, not the LEC, which is the European, right? I watch the LCS, which is the American one. I follow all these, even though I don't like. I love to watch it, but I don't play it that much. And sort of, I sort of also, I guess, in a way, keep up with the different champions and stuff and like that, you know. But that's mostly because of when I watch those broadcasts. That's what happens. But I feel like sort of that's a weird relationship, you know. A game I don't really like playing that much. I guess it's sort of the same thing with Counter-Strike, I guess. Counter-Strike, I don't like playing. Usually I don't like playing shooters. Even though shooters are great. But I love to watch Counter-Strike. You know, when I don't do it as much anymore because now Astralis, the Danish team, is not as good. I got more into it when they were good because, you know, Denmark for helvede, Denmark. Yeah, exactly. So I think gaming is just, it's also what problem is, not the, I don't know if you can call it a problem, but just let's say it's a problem. The problem with gaming is that people all have opinions about what is the best game and what other people should be playing and not be playing and stuff like that. And I think that's just a human thing. I think it's just like we wanna have people have the same opinions as we have. If we had all the same opinions, you know, the world would be perfect, but we just don't, so. We should just all have the same opinion, and then there will be world peace. Sorry. My upstairs neighbors had a party last night, and I can sleep. I can, if somebody's playing loud music, you know, dancing, talking, all that stuff, no problem. But they were jumping, and this is the building I live in is sort of older, and hasn't really been done anything to it in very like I think ever. So when they were jumping, my ceiling actually moved down. It was actually moving down slightly. So I was actually I was thinking, oh, somebody's gonna go through the ceiling, go through the floor. But fortunately nobody did. But I did had to go up there and say, hey guys, can you quit jumping? Cause yeah, and then they did. Very nice people up there. Very nice people. But then I fell asleep. So, but it was a little bit later than it should have been. Then I usually go to bed in. Seriously, do we only need like these now? these. What is that? Six tomes. 6 tomes. Should I sort of start from the bottom? These are probably better to do it like that way. Oh yeah, and then I wasn't in range of this one. There's a lot of medieval highlands. Question is, when we will? Oh, in half an hour. Okay. Like, when will we have another challenge? I've done the collection challenge. I was thinking about doing the other one that was there, but I already got the daily. True. The real life grind is much better than the Trove grind. I don't know if it's better. You know, in Trove, if you don't like the Trove grind, you know, you sort of just can't quit. You sort of can't quit life. At least it's not what you should be doing. Shouldn't quit life, at least. But yeah, what sort of real life grind are you on? What's the real life grind? Oh, the grind of a grind. I think I should just go to the Neon City biome over here, because else I'm gonna run into, you know, this. What is that? Oh, these little. Oh, I think I have those one. I think I had. Oh, nice, dude. Awesome. And when you say apartment, is it a rent apartment or is it own apartment? Nice. What sort of job though as well? I'm asking a lot of questions. I don't know. Give me a chance. Rent. Okay. Awesome. It's just because I'm looking into buying my own apartment. But I've invested my money into stocks. So I can't pull that investment out until 3 years. That gave me some more benefits for 3 to 7 years. And then I'm gonna invest into my own. It's gonna cost me about between 2.5 to 3 million Danish crowns. I don't know what that is in dollars actually. What is that in dollars? Dollars. Let's see, just see 7,000. Let's say it's 202.7. That's $420,000 apartment I'm looking into. Wow, police criminal investigation, dude. Wow, did you? But you, how do you get that job? Do you have to be a cop? Are you a cop? That's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Yeah, it is a lot of money. But that's just what it costs on the things that I want. But it's also an investment, because the apartment is only going to, you know, instead of rent, which I have now, you know, I'm giving the money to somebody else. I'm giving the money to myself, just, you know, over time, because I'm paying back that mortgage. So I'm basically paying myself. But yeah, do you have to be a corp? Are you a corp? Or do you used to be a corp? That's from How You Met Your Mother. I've been watching How You Met Your Father. It's weird. It's not good. We'll see. I don't like season 1 of How You Met Your Mother either. So, love the show, all seasons except for the first. sort of skip that one when I watch it. So it's like, yeah, let's just jump to scene 2. Oh, somehow got it. Nice. But you are educated as a cop, right? You have to be a cop first, you know. Right? You have to like be educated as a cop. You can't just go in from the street, right? You can't just say, hey, or what sort of you have to have some sort of education, right? You're not, okay. What sort of education do you have then? Oh, you will be, okay. Oh, cool, okay. That's awesome. Then it's sort of not a, is it really a real life grind if you're already at the finish point? If you're already in the already there? Oh. This is one at life already. It's just like, hey, are you a cop? You have to tell me if you were a cop. Hey ho, hit it, do. I'm thinking I'm not gonna pop another potion. I'm sort of just waiting to see what sort of challenge we have. I hope it's a stone one. Actually, I hope it's not. I gotta sort of just want to have it. I'll do a collection if I win. But that's really cool. Congratulations, man. I really think it's cool. Oh. Wow. Okay. Nice. So you're kind of not doing it backwards, but, you know, sort of just like that's what you're gonna do. So let's say you are a detective, right, for let's say 5 years. Say 5 years. And you want to be like, you don't want to be a detective anymore, you just want to be a cop. Do you have to take the cop, like, do you have to educate yourself as a cop, or can you just like be downgraded in a way? I don't know if it's downgrade, I think it is, but what I know about stuff. Maybe you don't know. That could be just like asking. Okay. But I guess people usually just go up. But you know, sometimes you can feel like you like just want to go back to the basics. But I guess you haven't tried it as being you know, as a regular cop, so you don't know what that feels like. So I think, you know, maybe people, you know, or a cop to start out with, and then they, you know, become a detective, and then they might just feel like it might be too much for them at some point maybe, and then they want to just go back to the simpler times. But yeah. I'm not sure what you learn I guess you just learn what you have to do as a cop. So I just sort of feel like you sort of had the same, you know, responsibility in a way, or how would you say, like, you have to abide by the same rules, I guess, as a detective, right? So it's just you're going for the top. That's cool. There's only one way, it's up. We're going up, up. But maybe you, you know, that's sort of what happened to me in a way, where I was just sort of like, when I first got my job at the school I've been there for, you know, I've been there for 11 years now. And when I first got my job, I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna have this job so I have one. It's so much easier, and it's true. It's much easier to get a job when you have a job, right? So I was just like, I'm just gonna have this job until I find like another job. And now it's just 11 years later, and I'm just like, oh. It's also because I have it really good where I am. Everything is just amazing. But it's just, you know, maybe you just find out that being a detective is just like the most amazing. Hey, Icy, what's up? How you doing? I see burn. Got burned. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, exactly. So I was just thinking, like, maybe you don't need like, maybe you don't need like education in cop training or stuff like that. Me, I'm doing very well. It's just very much chilling. We almost got to the point where it's all good. But I'm happy you're doing great as well, man. I got what you meant. I got it. I got it. So yeah, I'm just doing very well. Helped my little brother today with moving in with his girlfriend. Yeah. Gotta hang out with my mom and my stepdad a little bit. That was cool because they were there as well. And then I came home and started streaming. And soon it's dinner time, so I'm gonna get myself some nice dinner. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but I don't feel like I haven't eaten anything. It's been a while since I've eaten any junk food, so it might be the time. Some pizza, huh? Pizza could be pretty good. Just woke up. Good morning. Yeah, they do. They do grow up pretty fast. They've only known each other for 4 months. Well, technically, they've known of each other since they went to, elementary school. But they haven't seen each other in 17 years, and then they suddenly just saw each other, sort of in a way, and then it was just like, yeah. And now they've been together for 4 months, and now they're moving in together. So pretty fast. Yeah, that's awesome. I hope you get there. We hope that you get there, become the big time boss cop, big boss man. It is hella fast, but that's sort of how it goes with my brother. My brother has he is handicapped. He is sort of he doesn't have a diagnosis. They don't know what's wrong with him, basically, and he's not in anywhere near anything that they know of. So they can't really categorize him as being, I wouldn't say the word or the or word, for example, or the all that stuff. So they don't know what's like his diagnosis is, which has been a problem, because if he just had a diagnosis, they could just said, hey, you can get this and this help, but without a diagnosis, they can't give him any help. my mother and my stepfather has worked really hard for them to give him the stuff he has today, but it's taken a long time. It would have gone super easy if it would just been like, yeah, you this is what is wrong with him, basically. Yeah. It's physical. It's physical. A little bit on his appearance. He just have a little bit, looks a little different, but it's nothing crazy. But yeah. There's no treatment or solution or anything like that. This is how he is. And so basically, when I explain it to people, I just say he's a little slow, sort of like Forrest Gump, sort of in a way, right? Like he, not as much, you know, but he gets mentally exhausted very quickly, and he can't have a real job. He can't have the same responsibilities as a real job. So he has like this flex job, it's called. In Denmark we have flex jobs. So for people that, you know, some people can only work, maybe like my little brother only works 4 hours on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, from 9 to or is it 8? I can't remember if it's 9 or 8 to then noon or 1 o'clock. So, and then, you know, the government pays basically some of his salary for the hours that he doesn't work, and then the place that employs him pays the hours that he do work. So those 16 hours or so. And there's a lot of people that have that I don't know if a lot of people have it, but there's plenty of people that have it in Denmark. But that's what he can handle, and yeah. So yeah, he's just the nicest person ever. But yeah. There's something to do and something, you know, I have something to, yeah. He's those are really like the like I've met, you know, he went to a school as well where you know, they have you know, where, you know, for special kids and stuff like that, and a lot about music and stuff. Like the music was huge on his school, and it still is in his life. Music is huge, and I went to one of their music festivals, you know, to meet up with him and stuff like that, and I just met all his friends back there, and there was definitely kids that was also, you know, worse than, you know, conditioned than he is, but I gotta say those people are just like the most welcoming, most heartwarming people. They don't care. Like they just want to be your friend, and they don't have a hidden agenda. Like I feel like sometimes that's maybe also why I work with kids and don't work with adults, because I feel like adults, you know, grown-up people sounds like I'm just 5 years old, but like grown-ups seems like there's always somebody that wants something from you, right? They always have you know, some people might say, oh yeah, I want to be your friend, and they don't really actually want to be your friend. And like kids, for example, they just say whatever is on their mind, and that's just what I love. And it's so genuinely like, yeah. And the same thing with these I say these people, I know that's way hard, but you know, the ones his friends and stuff, and they were just like so welcoming and just saying whatever was on their mind, and it was just so much better, because, you know, it's just like they're not trying to hurt anybody, they're just, you know, there. So yeah, it's just, yeah, right, most upbeat people, just like genuinely happy to see one, and not just saying it because, you know, that's the nice thing to say. Like I'm personally of this, you know, personally is for me is that if you don't like me, just tell me you don't like me, or just leave me alone then. But, you know, if you don't like me, I'd rather have you say you don't like me than being fake, you know, saying, oh, I like you. Okay, but you don't really mean that. No, I don't. Then why? Then leave me alone, or just like, just don't right? Like just be somewhere else, I guess, you know. But if you don't like me, it's cool if you want to tell me you don't like me. It's all right. I'm not gonna change or anything like that. But I'm not gonna hold it against you that you don't like me. Like, there's also people in this world I don't like. Well, just don't tell them. I don't feel like I need to tell them. Yeah. Like it's not my yeah. Yeah, they are awesome. They truly are. They are. They are just. They're just real. Like how we are. You know, we're not like it's not like how we are supposed to be, but we could. You know, we should just be more open and just like more true about what we are instead of just all this. You know, like I wouldn't say lying, but I just want to say like. Always not always manipulating, but manipulating people, you know, trying to get ahead in like in life all the time. Like, my God. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the right person to ask. I just like the simple life. I like the simple life. I'm going here. I don't want to do Draco thingies anymore. No Porsche Reno. We've been doing a lot of stuff today. Oh yeah, I don't have any room, you son of a gun. Jesus, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Is this Trove? I don't know. Is that? Every time I see a Sombasol now, because they were so expensive when I was doing, doing all the items for the loot, the loot collector thing, you know, oh, I actually got a golden chaos chest. Isn't that just lovely? I did for the chaos crafter. I was just, yeah, those bad boys, those, those Sambasols are expensive. Alright, thank you. You too, man. Maybe we'll see each other, or maybe it's gonna be some other time. Or maybe it's gonna be on Discord, or on YouTube, or on... I don't know. On the cyberspace, on the internets, on the World Wide Web. Funny how that was like a thing once. That's like somebody pitching an idea, right? Like saying, all right, I got this. This called the World Wide Web. What is that? And this is internet. Internet. Oh, thank you. It's the last one, Nick. I got the last now. Actually pretty good. Actually, I actually have some water in this one. I had this whole thing. This is a, what's it called? Thingy. That's that. I had a lot of water yesterday. I was just sipping some water. And I didn't actually sip all of it. That's sort of what happens when I drink, like take in some water at the computer. I sort of like have these glasses where it just like sort of missed like the last of it or so. I don't know, I get sort of not really finish them. Save me. You did, Nick. Now I'm always prepared with water because like I gotta have water because you're probably gonna be by here, Nick, and you're gonna have me drink some water. So I gotta be prepared. I can't be unprepared anymore. Bring. Oh, gotta go. Gotta go, 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 go. 57. We will. I think we will hit 57 today, right? Because if we have 57, which is really nice, 57 would be very great. Not only because it's 57, but also because maybe we will get some more loot. I want to try to see if I can't get crystal 4 ring with magic find on it. That would be the best. The best. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best. So we'll do that as soon as I have 50, 58. And one day I'll be 500. Hell yeah, man. Oh, that's the other one. Huh. Yo ho, yo ho. Oh, let's do some Desert Frontier. I haven't done much Desert Frontier today. Mix it up a little bit. It's also a big dungeon, so that's probably gonna be great. But we're only missing like 3 tomes here also. So it's basically all the tomes as well. Which is very nice. Right? Also been some times and I just done all the tomes. Ah, come on. I don't want to hit the portal. Okay, great. I didn't want to hit the portal. No, just because I like playing the Draco. It's just, this is my main. I don't care too much about the Paragon levels. That's not why I sort of came up with the idea. I just wanted to. It basically came from Diablo 3 because you have those Paragon levels, and also because there's prestige levels in Mabel Story, which you of course you can't play on Western servers anymore because they shut them down, unfortunately. But that was a great game as well, and I sort of just came up with the idea way back, saying, hey, I think it's really sad that we, you know, grind all this experience every single week and it never comes anywhere. Like, it just goes away. Like, for example, go to here and go up here. This person right here has grinded 289 million experience. Cool, but in 2 days nobody's gonna remember this. You know, not that it has to be remembered, but you know what I mean. Like, it just goes away nowhere. So I just sort of, I didn't know what they were gonna do with it, but I just put up the idea that, you know, I just sort of wanted, because you can do /played, and I have 135 days and 13 hours and 30 minutes, but that doesn't show how much you've been playing. You know, sure, there's AFK, sometimes some AFK farms that sort of shows up once in a while, but and you can also sort of just be AFK doing delves and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, I sort of also wanted to show something where I've actually spent my time in game. 17 days, that's pretty awesome. But it's mostly the it's also because I've been, you know, playing the game for a very long time, And my experience that I get grinded every single week, I've grinded a lot more experience than what I, have here. Because that was when I was playing. But when I hit max level, all that experience every week just sort of went away. Of course, it went into getting these leaderboard boxes, but if you grinded 2.5 million, then it's just be gone, right? And the week after, everybody was just like, yeah, okay, cool. Hey, Soul God, what's up? How you doing? So that's why I sort of just suggested that maybe a Paragon system, just sort of like where our experience didn't just go away every week, but it sort of showed somewhere. But that's two of my ideas that has been added to the game. I don't know if I I don't know if they got the idea from me, but it sort of feels like it in a way. Oh, you are nice, man. Also trying to finish out the week, or I know I'm sort of just going all over the place here. There's no system to where I'm going. It's just like, see a dungeon, do dungeon right here. So I want to get hit 58. And there's people that are way more Paragon levels than I am. But I'm not here to raise Paragon levels. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. I have no accounts on. So if you found a Wahoo on what's it called, on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, then it's not me. Then it is imposter. Oh, nice. You can really go crazy if you do it on, like, if you really grind it out. You can definitely get like a lot of experience. We can calculate how much, like, for example, this one person has. So if we go here, because every Paragon level is the same, so if we go to number 1, take our calculator to oh, that's not it, and 9. Oh no, that's not 9. 8, 9, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, and you divide that by 2, 7. I think it's 2, 7. Hold on, let me see how much you need. You can see that on summer. Farming XP, that's the one. You need 29, sorry. 2907, that's what it is. Per level, there we go. 100 levels. Or 99 levels, technically. This number 1 experienced person this week has farmed 100 levels this week. So yeah. And that's not even experience week. No, you can join me. You can go ahead and join me. I'm about to hit level 58. So my plan was to do the coin collection. I can see this at the coin collection. I want to do that one. And then I was trying to get a few. I was trying to get at least one magic find Christopher 4 ring, but we'll see. Wow, if you mind, I can help me get enough fluff for 14 credit pouches. That is a lot of credit pouches. But it might not be something that's gonna happen today, because I'm not streaming that long yet. I'm not streaming that for a lot. I've already been streaming 3 hours, so that's more than enough for me. But I'll do the collection challenge and we get some ring. Oh, somebody bought my something. Okay, nobody's there. Let's just go to here. So I'm sorry. What is credit pouches up for now? What? Oh my god, 1.5 million? Holy moly, what happened? It was like 400,000. What the freak? Oh my god, that's crazy. You want 14? Jesus Christ. Well, all I can say is good luck, man. 1.5 million, dude. That is insane. That is crazy, dude. That's gonna be a hard pass for me on the credit pouches. Is there any Gandas up? There is. There's not a lot of Gandas up. No. No, a lot of Gandas. 4 Gandas up. It seems like 4, 5 Gandas. Alright. What do you need those 14 credit pouches for, though? What do you wanna? What are you looking to buy? I think that's a very high. I don't know if it's supply and demand. Work isn't that important. Hi Emil, how you doing? It could be sort of important. It really depends if you want to eat or not. No. Oh, for the board. Ah, I see. Isn't it easier just to? Can't you? You can just craft it. Isn't it better to farm the materials for it and craft it? Or is it because you want the pack for it? Unless you want, of course, specific skins in that, you know. Yeah, costumes, yeah. I don't know. If I just wanted to unlock the board, I just want to craft it. Ugh. Crafty, man. Crafty. Okay, let's go ahead and craft ourselves some rings and hope for the best. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, rings. That's what we're crafting. Rings. I don't know if I want to take the rings away from the Shadow Hunter, but I'm pretty sure I might wanna. How many hours I have in Trove? Played I have 135 days and 15 hours, 31 minutes. I guess 130. Wasn't it 135? Yeah, 135 days times 24 plus the 15 is 3,255. I want to make these ones instead, I think. I have 6 loops, primal thingies. So, oh, I have a lot of loops. I have 81 loops. I should maybe craft these ones weekly. Yeah, let's do the weekly ones. Let's make 3 of these. Just so we have some more of the Draco. And then we can sort of make... We can make 9. So let's make 9 boxes. And we got a golden. Hey yo. This is guaranteed to be a 4, guys. Let's go. 135 days, yeah. My main class, that's a Draco. Oof, what is this? What is a golden signature box go for? 1.6 million. Or is that more? What the freak? How many numbers is that? Is that 16 million? What the freak? Is that really 16 million? No way, dude. Isn't it called that? Somebody, there might only be one up. No, it's really that much. Wow, that is a lot. It's also technically a guaranteed of 4, but seriously, that's a lot of money. 16.5, yep, there we go. $16.5. Shadowhunters, yeah, no, well, there's been a lot of them. Damn. Can you make a Crystal 4 PC box? You mean like rings? Yeah, I just made one. Who has the best dash in the game? Shadowhunter, in my opinion. But yeah, Shadowhunter. Damn. There's also one here that gives 3. I'm sort of just tempted to use this one or sell it, and let's try. How much does this go for? There's no one on the marketplace. Okay, so we're gonna open this and get ourselves 3. It did have the magic find. Damn, it did have the magic find. We can technically get... Oh, we got 2 magic finds now. Why can't I combine them? There's a 3 with energy regen. Critical hit. Magic find again. Really good with the magic find. Is that supposed to be a magic find one? Hey George, what's up? How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna try to sell it for 16 million. I don't think anybody's gonna buy it for 16 million. I don't think so. Which one was there with 3 with magic find? This one. Let's leave one in here right now, because I sort of want to... Oh, I can't make anymore, right? I can't make anymore. Oh, I can make a... oh, we can make a... one of these. Oh, that's a Shadowhunter. Never mind. That's a Shadowhunter. I can't make a Draco. I can't make a Draco box because I don't have any loops. Yeah. Yeah, the boxes are tradable, but yeah, the boxes are not. But I'm still looking myself. I do have a 4. I do have a Crystal 4 ring, but it's with energy regen, and energy regen is not bad for the Draco, but I would rather have magic find because I have enough energy regen as of right now. So I sort of would love to have like a magic find one. I would love to have a 4 with magic find. Sort of got one here. I could get myself a crystal 4 ring right now, but if it's like energy regen as well or crit hit or something like that, then I'm just damn. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can make it all on your alts as well. But it's sort of the same thing. Oh, they haven't done it on consoles yet. No, okay. I think they should just. I think they should just. I think they just implemented the game. Just add it to the. Just add it to the game, man. Just add it to this patch we're getting with Shadowhunter. Just add it there. A Crystal 4 ring box on Pirate Captain. Well, sort of. I could, but I can't. It will cost me a lot. It is very, very expensive. It's very, very expensive. First of all, why it's very expensive is that I do not have. I can't even find the. I'm trying to look for the Pirate Captain. So Pirate Captain, you say. First of all, I don't have any loops for it. I could technically get myself some loops, but it will cost me, or primal loops, it will cost me these. And I can technically make 3 of these, but that's all my loops, technically. So it's basically, you gotta go through the crystal 1s until you get the crystal 2s. And then you can get, there's a chance of getting, you can get to the crystal 3s. Which then sometimes when you craft these boxes, there's a chance of getting a guaranteed level 4. So it's not that I don't want to make it for you. It's just super, super expensive. Like I'm not at that stage where it's that. So yeah, unfortunately I cannot. I can make you a stellar ring if you want to. I don't mind giving you a stellar ring if you want to do so. If you play on PC, that is. But also you cannot trade it. I can make you one with. I can't remember. I can't even remember what them. I think magic damage. I can make you one with magic damage. A stellar ring with magic damage on it, if you want to. Because those are very, very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. Yeah, but it's very expensive, as I said. But you gotta let me know now, because I sort of wanna move on to getting my dinner. I still don't know what I'm getting, but it's somewhere out there waiting for me. So I would like to get a move on that. But I would offer you making you a stellar ring if you care to do so. I can't guarantee what the second stat is going to be, but I can guarantee it's going to be magic, and it's going to be. I can't guarantee what level it's going to be either, but. Yeah, someone's elf wife or girlfriend. What if it's I guess a man, wife, yeah. I got some animated now as well. Look at this. And where's the other animated? There it is. Love rave. Alright, let's move there and check one more time. See, now all the NPCs are gone. Magic. Oh, you didn't get anything good. Alright, anyways, Take care, guys. Thank you so much for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun. I did. Thank you so much for all the stuff, especially the $25 from Girl. That was amazing. Thank you so much again. That's amazing. Very, very neat. Very neat indeed. But yeah, I am going to, go get my dinner and all sort of stuff. If I don't catch you here on the stream, maybe next weekend, there's a Discord, there's YouTube, all those stuff as well, all down below. So you just click away and you'll find everything right there. So, just because George also is here, no Wahoo chill. No, we don't have chill, and could be a chill thing, but yeah. I will do usually the outro, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. See ya. Love you. Bye. See ya. Have a good day. Bye. 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 Bye.